Hi boys and girls, and welcome to the P1 to P3 Values Education Assembly for May. This one's a really fun one. It's about the Dragon Boat Festival, and our values are humanity and nature. So together, how humanity and nature go together, and you'll see more about that later. Let's jump in. So happy Dragon Boat Festival. On each page, this is a quiz, guys. On each page, you will find 3 sentences. You need to pick the sentence that is true, okay? So when you get to each sentence, you can use your own knowledge. You can also pause the video and look it up online. Or, if you're really clever, you can fast forward the video and there's a lot of information at the end, and then you can come back to the questions. I think you'll know most of them anyway. Let's see. Good luck. Are you ready? So, there's 3 sentences. Dragon boats are boats decorated to look like lions. That's sentence 1. Dragon boats are boats decorated to look like dragons. Or sentence 3. Dragon boats are boats decorated to look like pandas. Which one is true, boys and girls? Do you think it's 1, 2, or 3? Because it's a video, not the PowerPoint, you can't click on it. So you have to write down your answer, or you can tell your answer to a person in your family. Do you think it's sentence 1, 2, or 3? Make your decision and then we'll tell you. As I say, because it's a video, you can't click on it. It won't pop up the answer. I need to show you on my end. Have you made your decision? Okay, did you get it right? I think you would have. Dragon boats are boats decorated to look like dragons. Well done if you got that one right. That's obviously the easiest one. Okay, next question. I think there are 7. On Dragon Boat Festival, we eat rice dumplings. Or, on Dragon Boat Festival, we eat mooncakes. Or, on Dragon Boat Festival, we eat duck and beef. There's a clue there in the picture. Even though I know there's a lot of food on the page there. Which one do you think we eat at Dragon Boat Festival? Let's have a look at the answer. If you said number 1, rice dumplings, well done, you are correct. Okay, question 3. On Dragon Boat Festival, we beat drums to bring in the good spirits. Or do we beat drums? So on Dragon Boat Festival, number 2, we beat drums to help the boats go faster when we do the races. Or is it sentence 3, on Dragon Boat Festival, we beat drums to keep away the evil spirits? If you don't know this one, you could ask Mum or Dad if they're in the home with you right now, or you can look it up online. It's easy to look online, or you can have a guess. If you remember the legend, you might remember the legend of the poet that fell in the water, that jumped in the water, and think about why did they beat the drums. Let's see if you got it right. They beat the drums, boys and girls, to keep away the evil spirits. Next one. On Dragon Boat Festival, we watch Dragon Boat parades. That's number 1. Or, on Dragon Boat Festival, we watch Dragon Boat races. Or, on Dragon Boat Festival, we watch running races. I think this is pretty easy. I've already said this answer. Hopefully you said number 2. On Dragon Boat Festival, we watch Dragon Boat races, so boat races in the water. And often here we go to Stanley, don't we? That's a really good place to watch the Dragon Boat races. Okay, next one. Dragon Boat Festival is celebrated for a poet named Yu Quan. Or is it number 2, Dragon Boat Festival is celebrated for a poet named Yu Yan? Or is it number 3, Dragon Boat Festival is celebrated for a poet named Ku Yan? So you can always have a look at that online on Google and see what's the correct name if you're unsure. I've made it tricky because I've made 3 similar names, haven't I? Hopefully you picked number P1-3. It's Kuyan is the poet's name. Okay, next question. Dragon Boat Festival falls on the same date every year, or Dragon Boat Festival goes by the lunar calendar, so it's on a different date every year, or Dragon Boat Festival is celebrated every 2 years, so not once a year, once every 2 years. Which one is right? Is it on the same date each year, or does it go different by the lunar calendar? Is it like Easter or a Chinese New Year? Hopefully you said number 2. Boys and girls, it's a different date. This year it is on May 31st. It's actually a Saturday this year, so we don't get a day off school, unfortunately. But other days, so last year it would have been on Friday, and we would have got that long weekend. But this time it's on Saturday, so it's often a different date. Sometimes it's in May, sometimes it's in June, because it's lunar, so it goes by the moon. So, some information. You could have already fast forwarded to this and answered the questions, but we'll do a little bit of revision. The Dragon Boat Festival is one of the major holidays in Chinese culture. The summer festival was originally a time to ward off bad spirits, but it is now a celebration of Kuyan, a Chinese poet. So remember, we've been learning about seasons, especially P1 and P2. So we're in spring right now, but it's on the last day of spring, May 31st, and it's normally in summer. It's a little bit early this year, actually, boys and girls. Mugwort, which is this one over here on the top right, and calamus leaves, that's this one here, bottom left, are hung around doors. Sachets, this here, of lovely smelling things are made and worn. Rice dumplings are eaten. Parades and celebrations are held, and people attend dragon boat races. So these are some of the traditions that we still do to celebrate Dragon Boat Festival. Even though the Dragon Boat Festival began in China, it is now celebrated worldwide, all over the world, boys and girls. Many cities and communities hold dragon boat races throughout the year. Dragon boat racing is the main activity of the festival. Teams of up to 22 people, race large boats down rivers or lakes. And the boats look like large lions? Pandas? No, that's right. They look like dragons. That's why it's called Dragon Boat Festival. So great job if you got through all that and learnt some information and did well on the quiz. So boys and girls, your job now is to jump on over to Google Classroom for the Google Forms, and you need to answer those 8 questions by the 29th of May. You've got 1 week, so this is getting posted on the 22nd. It is due, your Google form is due on the 29th. Okay, have a lovely week and hope you have a nice time celebrating Dragon Boat Festival on the 31st of May. Bye.